What up, and welcome to Ask a Bad Boy with your host, Bad Boy, aka Blake Harrington. So today, as usual, I got a good one for you. We're gonna go to my man Anton Daniels' page and do a review. So this one is called "My Husband is Mad. I Cut My Hair Off. Selfish Wife is Upset at Her Man." Go over there and show my man some love. Anton Daniels. It's my guy. Wave straight from my hometown, Detroit, where I'm at here currently. So yeah, go over his page, show him some love, tell him Bad Boy sent you. So check this out. So we're gonna go in, we're gonna watch this actually in real time. I want to see his thoughts. I'm gonna give my thoughts, and I want you to give your thoughts as well. Comment down below. Let's go.
So please pray for me because I have a feeling he's gonna hate it. And it's fine, it's not about him. But I'm gonna try to film his reaction. I am legitimately a little terrified. But that's okay.
I would be absolutely pissed. I would be on 10. And I ain't even talking about, when you get so mad sometimes that you don't really be mad, like outwardly, is really contained. And then you just trying to figure out how it is that you're going to adjust to get out of this situation in the first place, or you trying to figure out whether it's a joke or a prank. Like, the real mad isn't when a person goes off. The real mad is when a person is just trying to figure it out and they trying to gather their thoughts to really compartmentalize exactly what's going on here. And it's so funny because this came across my timeline and we was talking about this on After Hours yesterday. And I had to go back into her profile to see what she used to look like. And she actually looked decent. Look at the difference between a woman that has hair versus a woman that doesn't have hair.
So I have to second that. Soon as it's starting out, me and him is in agreement. I personally like hair. I'm a hairstylist. I like long hair. I like short hair. I do short hair. I do long hair. At one point in my whole career was basically I was doing short hair the whole time. Almost my whole career, I was doing short hair to the point where people used to ask. They asked me, could I do long hair? They couldn't believe it. So now I started to specialize in healthy hair and I started growing hair, clients' hair like crazy. Now I switched to do you do short hair? So we're gonna continue this, but I'm in agreement with him. As you can see the picture, let me know in the comments what you think. I think she looks 10 times better. She took herself down about 5 notches. I'm not knocking short hair. I'm gonna give you what I think when this is done, but we're gonna continue to watch. Let's go.
No, dog. No, I would be pissed.
Me too.
I would be absolutely going crazy in the inside within me because I don't believe as men that we should crash out and all of that other type of stuff and lose our mind and all of that. I believe in remaining in control. We all got emotions. And despite the fact that we got emotions, I'm just looking at the difference. Despite the fact that we got emotions, you still have to make a logical decision. And so obviously she married, they got a kid together. Looks like, she might be influenced by feminists on social media. And I just wouldn't have it, bro. I couldn't be in a position to where a chick just completely changed to look like a man, to look like a little boy.
I'm gonna let him cook, but this is facts. Do you agree? Is she looking like a man or a little boy after the haircut? I will say, in my experience, when women come to me and they cut all their hair off, or they ask all their hair to be, they ask me to cut all their hair off. Usually, it's after a trauma of some sort with her man, be it husband, boyfriend, whatever it is, spouse. Period. Even women that are in another lifestyle, sometimes they'll come in, they cut it all off. I'm like, you want to cut all this hair off? Are you sure? Cut it all off. Now, I've also had on the flip side, I have clients just as recent have came in, asked for their hair to be cut off. I pause. I say, are you sure this is what you want to do? Yeah, why you say that? I'm like, is your husband cool with this? Your boyfriend? Oh yeah, he knows. In that case, cool. They may just want to change. All women don't even have long hair. So some men, they cool with weave, they cool with lace fronts, wigs, extensions, braids. They cool with all that. They just want the girl. So I mean, it's to each his own. Like they say, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. But I'm gonna let Anton keep cooking here, and you tell me what you think in the comments.
To look like Sinead O'Connor
But y'all who don't know
instead
who
of
that
looking
is,
like the
Google.
woman that I thought that I married. You can't have those type of decisions being made, by yourself. That's insane, bro.
The short answer is that he absolutely hated it.
Yeah, and he should. And he
Facts.
and he
As he
100%
should.
because and listen, if you go through her comments, because I didn't actually look at this video yet, so I'm gonna go through that. If you go through her comments, it's actually a bunch of women that are saying the only answer he should have made was you look absolutely beautiful.
Okay, now I got a question. Okay, people talk about these relationships, marriages, and things like that. When you're in a marriage or a relationship, do you feel that you should go to your spouse and say, hey, what do you think about this? Are you asking for permission? Or are you saying, hey, this is what I'm about to do, and that's that? Because a lot of times when a man tends to say something about a woman's appearance, we're controlling. You know what I mean? If you say something about our appearance, you're trying to help us. Things like intuition, if you think something is intuition, if it's us, we're crazy or we're insecure. So, they always seem to, it's a double standard there. But let me know what you think. Personally, I think if I'm your man, if I'm your husband, not that I'm giving you permission, but present this to me, because I didn't fall in love, or I'm not with a bald-headed woman. So if you had hair and your hair is growing and you trying to change up your look, cutting your hair off is not something that happens overnight for it to grow back. It takes time. You only get 1/4 of an inch to a 1/2 an inch every 4 to 6 weeks. So it takes time. But if you want to change your look up, go on and get you a lace front. Get you a short lace front wig. If you want to change the look up, you just want to look different, but to shave all your hair off or cut it all off and you go from this to that, that's crazy. This is not who I married. This is not who I've been with. This is not my girl. So I have an issue with it personally, but let me know what you think in the comments.
Women like to be lied to, bro. let me actually play his reaction. Give me a second.
The short answer is that he absolutely hated it, and I think he hated me a little bit. He said he felt betrayed. He felt like I had cheated on him.
Thanks.
Because it was such a drastic thing. I totally didn't think about how.
I don't know if I would go that far that I would think she was cheating on me because she cut her hair, but I would think she about to cheat on me if she hadn't already.
I totally didn't think about how we're supposed to be attractive, stay attractive to each other, how looks are very important in a relationship. Before you come after my husband, you can come after him. I don't care. It's fine. I get it.
Y'all need to get the fuck off the internet, to be honest with y'all. Honest to God. Y'all crazy. Y'all are crazy in real life.
Hey, Anton said y'all need to get off the internet right now. Y'all nuts. And I totally agree with him. I totally agree. I don't want y'all coming after me saying I'm agreeing with everything he say, because we both from Detroit. But I will admit, right here, y'all need to get off the internet with this. This lady just said y'all could come after my husband. Unbelievable.
This chick just literally just gave permission for the internet to go after her husband. The fact of the matter is, she had more of a conversation with the internet than she had with her actual husband.
Facts.
About the drastic life change that she was about to make in order to basically look like a lesbian. I would be pissed, personally.
Me too.
And she's sitting there saying, I don't care. Y'all can go after my husband. That's probably why she didn't post his reaction, because she didn't expect for his reaction to do. Listen, when women make drastic decisions like this, I bet you that they don't even like what they look like when they look in the mirror. Like, why would you go and get a buzz cut? Why would you go and look like you about to be G.I. Jane and you about to go into the army? Did you see the difference between Demi Moore when she played G.I. Jane.
A lot of y'all might not know what he's talking about, but Demi Moore played G.I. Jane and shaved all her hair off. She turned from a beautiful woman to look like a little boy. But I will say this, okay. So the fact that when he said he don't know if they even like it, the bottom line is I don't know if they care whether or not they like it, because women, no disrespect to the women, y'all come for me in the comments, I get it, but sometimes they don't even know what they want. Women don't even know what they want. I can ask them, what do you want? They'll come in and say, I want this style, I want this haircut, this color. If I say one thing contrast to what they said, they change their mind. Sometimes I get some who are locked into something and I'll tell them, I don't think this is a good idea, and they go the other direction. Their friends tell them it's a good idea, they do that. This is one of the reasons why I didn't used to like for people to bring somebody to the salon with them. Because I've had people bring their boyfriends or some or husbands or their girlfriends with them to the salon, and we are locked in to do one thing. I done booked off this time to do this particular thing, and the person with them told them they shouldn't do it, and they changed their mind. Now they don't want to do it. Now you done messed my book up. Now I'm pissed. So you know what I'm saying? So they don't even know what they want. So I don't think this is why she did it. I believe a lot of times they do this for attention. Woman's a currency, attention. They want more attention. Maybe he's not giving her attention she wants, because remember, fellas, it's always our fault.
Versus when she was doing previous roles to that. In G.I. Jane, she straight up looked like a little boy that was about to go use the little boy's bathroom. And her regular role, she looked like a regular everyday person. Y'all crazy, honestly.
But I also do think his reaction was a little shallow. But he's entitled to that. He might have some grief and he'll get over it, or he won't, and it's okay. If he actually loves me for who I am, then he'll see the change in my demeanor and in my mentality, my energy, and all of those things.
Y'all gotta stop this. If he loves me, if he a real man. So basically, y'all always want to tell us, if we're a real man, we're gonna accept anything. We're gonna do anything. Then when you accept anything, or you ain't a real man, my ex wouldn't accepted that, or vice versa. It's always something. It's never, we can never please or satisfy you. I learned this a long time ago when I was got my first Mercedes when I was a young lad. I remember I used to really go out of my way to try to please my clients. I wanted everybody to be happy. And at that time, I thought a Mercedes-Benz was the best thing on four wheels. You know what I'm saying? You can't go wrong with a Mercedes. It's the best thing on four wheels. At the time, that's what I thought. So at least, you know, what I could afford at the time. So I go to the Mercedes dealer and get the oil change or something. And we're in the service area, and it's this old lady. She is going bananas. I mean, going crazy on the staff. Something was wrong with her car. They didn't do something right. Whatever the case may be, she was highly upset. And I realized at that moment, you can't please everybody. That's the bottom line. You cannot please. You just can't please them. You can't be a people pleaser, because no matter what you do, somebody's not going to be happy. And this can go on in your own home as well, in your relationships. Sometimes you just can't please them. So therefore, you know, well, if he really loved me, he will accept it. And then that's another thing. I think a lot of times women take that to their advantage, because they figure, I can shave all my hair off. He ain't going nowhere. But then if he do, then you can say he's shallow.
He'll understand. If he doesn't, that's...
Yo, I would be on 10, bro. If this is not some selfish, this is the very definition of the change in a relationship. Men sacrifice their lives for their family. The women, they'll sacrifice their family for themselves. And she is literally in this me phase. She's on some, and he would love me who I am. What the fuck? Yo, honestly, bro, this is insane. And I know that it don't seem like a big deal because it's just a haircut, but this, to me, this would be a big deal.
It's okay. He kept looking for a logical reason as to why I did this. I couldn't really give him one. And if you are a human, then I guess a human woman, then you know that men don't really Men don't get intuition. They're not told. They're like not told.
What did I just say? What did I just say? Watching it in real time. She just said we don't get intuition. So we do it, we crazy. But y'all got it. It's intuition. What he say? It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it or when we do it. She just said it for me. Wow.
What about it? They're not told to act on it. And a lot of times women go through their whole life like resisting their intuition. This was an intuitive decision. This was a very powerful knowing that it needed to happen. It's literally not that big of a deal. It is and it isn't. Like, it's going, I feel it's not like I cut off my hand or my arm or my.
I want y'all to see something. You see what I go through? A lot of my boys tell me I got the best job in the world because I get to deal with women all the time. Not knocking it. It's a beautiful business. It has its pros and cons. But do you hear how she's going back and forth? I did that. I have to hear that all day long. This is why I wear headphones at work for y'all, those of you who was wondering.
Like, I didn't like, I don't know. I don't have any better analogies, but I started to try to like give him some kind of like logical reasons, and they weren't resonating with him at all. Just didn't get it. He didn't get it. And I'm at the end of the night, I was like, because he like didn't even come into our bedroom last night. He stayed out on the couch with our son, and I think he eventually came in the bedroom at some point. But yeah, before I went to bed, I told him that I loved him and that he won't understand. He can't understand, and that's okay. And he didn't say I love you back.
I would be pissed, bro. I would be absolutely pissed. I'm gonna see if I can pull up if I can go into it. I don't usually go into and try to pull up all of the comments and stuff like that, but I'm gonna see if I can go in and pull up the comments on this one, because I would be pissed, bro. I would be on
same here, Anton. Pissed highly.
Right, here we go. Here we go. This is what women are responding like. Listen to what's happening. And look at the level of likes that go along with this dumb shit, right? He's upset because he lost his control of you.
What I tell you, before even seeing this, see that? Control, these little words that they use, control. If you're trying to help or trying to protect any of those things, it's controlling. Unbelievable.
I'm just going to read them. I'm going to just read them, and then y'all let me know what y'all think inside of the chat. Honey, I've been married for 35 years, and the only correct answer is you look beautiful. This is why you don't trust these old school dudes way back in the day that did the happy wife, happy life thing. I can't wait to never get married. What if you lost your hair due to an illness? Would he still feel the same?
Totally different.
Due to an illness, that's a completely different thing.
Exactly.
That behavior was abusive. This is the internet at work, y'all. He has no right to dictate your hair. He said, what? Because I wanted to. That should be sufficient. And if it's not, if he's not attracted to you because you changed your hairstyle, then what's he going to do when you're old and gray? I love your hair. I think it elevated your look and confidence. So tell him shush, says Frankie and Jesus or Jesus. He is not the one, sis. A mother of look. File, babe. Just go ahead and file. They're telling this woman to get a divorce. And look how many likes is attached to this junk. Here's my question. Why is he entitled to be upset over something that will grow back? Number one. And two is your choice. Next one. He didn't tell you he loved you back and slept on the couch because you cut your hair. So he won't stay attracted to you throughout the years as your looks change, because they will. Run now. He showed you his colors. It's your hair. It's a major red flag that he got so angry over it. You're beautiful and deserve better. Let me get this straight. He demanded a logical reason as to why you cut your hair because he was emotional about. He will say the divorce came out of nowhere, but I'm thrilled to watch you blossom. The internet is a demon. It's literally.
I got a question too. Why is it that when women breaking up with a man or going through a breakup or whatever, these type of comments are happening with women. Like when a woman is breaking up, she's always elevating or doing better. Like move on, sis. I'm gonna congratulate the best times of your life, as if divorcing him, she's gonna be rewarded. How about she gets worse and the man gets better? Where's that scenario that might happen? Why is it always when a woman is leaving us or we're breaking up or getting a divorce, she's always going to do so much better than us? You know what I mean? Like we are destined for failure if we don't be with you, as if there's no other women out there, or as if it's not good enough to just be alone. This is crazy work.
Social media specifically might be a demon, and we got to fight back. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Look at this, man. Look at these women.
First person that says something logical. Nah, he's not shallow. You're just very inconsiderate and only got 194 likes. Uncompassionate, entitled, and arrogant. You knew he would hate it.
Fact.
So you chose to do it behind his back rather than let him know that you had decided to do it. You took something you knew would bother him and you weaponized it in a way that you knew would affect him the most, and you planned it that way. Narcissists do this type of thing, trying to assert dominance and control. This is pathological and emotional warfare. Well said.
Well said.
Well said. Y'all let me know what y'all think inside of the chat. Let me just give you one more.
There you have it. I mean, my assessment is I kind of talked through it. So India.Arie, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, had a song called I Am Not My Hair, alluding to your hair is not everything. I respectfully disagree, especially seeing as this is what I do, as I'm a hairstylist. Hair is very important. Your natural hair is very important. And if you can't grow hair, if you have an illness, for some reason you don't have hair, that's a totally different conversation or different situation. This here is by choice, okay? And if you don't think that your spouse or significant other matters, their opinion matters, why not just be alone? I think it matters. I'm not just gonna, if I'm in a relationship or I'm married, I'm not just gonna shave all my hair off, then get the butt fade, the booty face, and without saying nothing to my wife. My wife is gonna be like, what are you doing? Ugh. You know what I mean? Even though women are not as into looks as men are, and you have to understand that, and you have to act accordingly. We're not the same. We do things differently. We care about different things. So I feel like as a man, it's my job to understand, and it's our job to understand women and the way they move if you're going to be in a relationship. And it's their job to understand us. One of the biggest problems is the communication and the trust. Evidently, she didn't communicate with him well in this situation. And I don't even know, frankly, if she trusted him. Because if he was going to give her a different opinion, looked like she was going to go the other way anyway. That's why she did it. But nevertheless, what I always say, if you want to know, ask a bad boy. Let's go.